Hey, this is Nevin with Disc It, and this week on the Disc, we're bringing to you a very special treat just for Dad. Stay tuned. Hey, Nevin again with Disc It, and this week got a very special treat for you, and this is going to be in recognition of the upcoming Father's Day. Today's episode is sponsored by Cayman Spice Company, and here we have our guest chef, Mr. Mark McCoy, come all the way from Amarillo, Texas to come show us how to use this awesome stuff and to teach us how to make steaks, finally. Mark, welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
Appreciate having you. This is some of your spices here you got
Yes,
that you make here?
We got 4 different spices right now. We've got more coming.
So you got a habanero and mango salt, and you've got garlic pepper seasoning,
Right.
chili verde salt, and black and tropical jerk.
Right.
And all these are available on your website as well?
Yes, they're available at CaymanSpice.com.
CaymanSpice.com. And we're actually going to cook with some of your spices today, and we're going to do something that's been asked many times before, and that's how to prepare the best possible steak on the Disc-It. So Mark, you drove all this way? Okay. Show me how.
Well, it's really pretty easy. The first thing you got to start with is a good olive oil. To make a good olive oil, you buy the one in the prettiest bottle. Pour it in there. You're going to need it about a 1/4 inch thick in the bottom of the Disc-It. Key ingredient when you're cooking a steak, butter.
You got a whole stick of butter. You got about, what'd you put, probably about half a cup olive oil?
About half a cup of
and
oil.
The disc is on high heat?
And you want it on high.
Nice. Now, what kind of steaks do you have here? What'd you bring in?
We just brought in some little filet steaks. I seasoned them already with our garlic pepper seasoning. They've been kind of marinating since about 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago whenever we drove. All you want to do with the steaks when you get this going is you kind of got everything in a good rolling boil here.
Wow.
All we're going to do is sear these steaks. We're not going to leave them in there for 30 minutes, but you don't want to put the steaks in a cold oil. You want to make sure it's
nice and hot. Nice.
So we're just going to drop these in.
Those are some thick steaks. Look at that. Thick steaks on the Disc.
While you're doing this, the best thing to do while you're just letting all you want is to sear the bottom of those.
Right.
Just take a drink of beer or your drink, and then you go back to the steaks, turn them over. Notice they've already turned a little pink there. Turn those over, kind of get that going, and then you want to take another drink of your beer, kind of get that going, make sure, because all you want them is seared to keep the moisture in.
Right. Still all the juices. Since
we are going to make a dinner here, at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to pull these steaks out to the edges.
Right.
Here.
Where it's still going to continue to cook anyway.
It's going to continue to cook just a little bit, but we're going to control these. I'm going to turn that one down so it doesn't slide.
Nice.
Okay, at this point, we're going to have a nice little romantic dinner. We're going to take some little purple onions, throw them in there.
And those will take just a couple minutes to cook?
Those will take like about 2 minutes.
Okay, well, while that's going, let's take this opportunity to get into the Ask Nevin Anything section of this episode. Today's question for the episode actually comes from some posts on our Facebook page. The question asking is, hey Nevin, how long does it take to actually get a Disc-It in time for Father's Day? Well, get your order in. You need about 2 weeks in to go ahead and get your Disc-It fabricated and designed, or you can pick up your Disc-It in stock at some place like Occo Tire in Amarillo, Texas, where actually Occo and Mark McCoy stocks the Disc-It grill. You can find them there. So check your local dealer, check the website for the dealer's page, or you can also check on the online store. So a couple, 2-3 weeks, make sure you get that ordered in time. Get your Father's Day Disc-It grill on the way.
Okay, Nevin, we got your onions in. We're going to kind of stir them around, get them going good. Next, we're going to throw some mushrooms in there.
Mushrooms.
A lot of people, when they're cooking mushrooms, they think they have to like boil them for 3 or 4 hours.
They cook pretty quick, don't they?
Mushrooms cook really quick. and they absorb whatever flavor you happen to have in here.
Look at those steaks.
So here we're going to stir all this up.
How much spice did you put on the steaks? I know I'm cutting back to that, but
basically I just kind of coated and covered them in the garlic pepper seasoning. I didn't bathe them in it because you know, I like beef. I don't like, you know, seasons are supposed to complement things. They're not supposed to cover them up.
Especially a good cut of meat.
Also with our spices, we use absolutely no fillers at all. So whatever it says on the jar, that's what you're getting. You're not getting any filler, so you're getting a really concentrated spice.
Nice.
Okay, so we kind of got the mushrooms going here.
Look how tender those steaks are.
Jumped right up. Okay, now, here we've got steak, we've got mushrooms. Now probably one of the best things you can build on a biscuit that a lot of people don't know about is asparagus.
Grilled asparagus.
Grilled asparagus.
Disketed asparagus.
Disketed asparagus, once you ever had it, you'll never have anything else. First of all, you'll use all those cans as paperweights.
Well, this cooks pretty quick too. You know, before we add that though, let's take a section and a moment here and let's get into the Spotlight Disket. Today's Spotlight Disket is a 67 Camaro disket. You can see this pattern on the pattern section of the website, or you can also search for several hundred other different disket designs. So now we got an opportunity to look at that 67 Camaro disket. Just a little plug for you, Mark. Mark owns McCoy Tire in Amarillo, Texas. So need some tires for that 67 Camaro, go see Mark at McCoy Tire. Now Mark's also a disket dealer, so you'll find inventory of several different disket designs. Beautiful showroom. You got the cooking show playing on DVD in the showroom, don't you?
Yes, sir. Then come in and watch the show, look at the discets. We usually keep about 14 or 15 designs in stock. And come in before Father's Day and get one.
Sounds good. Father's Day is coming up real quick, so go see McCoy Tire or see us online or come see us at the factory or whatever. Or like I said, fastest way to get them, go pick one up at a local dealer. But this is so awesome because now we got back to the show here, we got the mushrooms, the onions, got the steaks, got the asparagus you're going to
Then we're going back, we're going to have some grilled asparagus, which, like I said, grilled asparagus is the ultimate in asparagus. It's great. It takes about 2 seconds to cook. With that, I'm going to use our green chili salt that we turn out. It's just salt seasoning that mixed with green chilies. It'll really kind of bring out that flavor in the asparagus. What we're going to do,
cook quick.
All you want to do, I think we're running out of a little oil here.
A little more olive oil?
Yeah, I think we're kind of.
That's the best stuff is in the pretty bottle?
Pretty bottle. Be sure you use a pretty bottle. Now if you look right there, that asparagus is already done.
That was quick. What was that, 45 seconds?
That was like 45 seconds. All you want that asparagus to be is where when you pick it up, if it's hot, it'll just snap right into it. Okay, so we're going to get that out of the way because we're cooking for a little bit of a crowd. I didn't want to run out of food and steaks. So
steaks, mushrooms, onions, asparagus.
We gotta have some shrimps just to throw in there. I mean,
now this shrimp's already all tails off. It's all peeled and deveined.
Tails, peeled, deveined, and everything. The best thing you can put on our shrimp is we're gonna put a little bit of our habanero mango salt on it. That's gonna spice it up. Of course, the habanero makes it hot. The mango makes it sweet. And then we do just happen to have a little tropical black jerk that we designed. What it's going to do is give the shrimp some color so it'll kind of match on the plate and look good.
So you're using 3 or 4 different of your sauces here, aren't you?
Huh? Kind of getting everything in there.
Man, look at that.
We've left everything on high the whole time.
So it'll take about 7 minutes for this, but how long does it take to get our disket to you once you place an order? So back to Father's Day here. If you're doing a custom order disket, make sure you give us about 2 weeks to get your disket design set up, get it all processed, manufactured, powder coated, and shipped. So back to that Father's Day special. And now back to your shrimp.
Okay, here we are, shrimp's done.
Man, that's good.
Almost done.
That's one heck of a meal right there.
Okay.
Steak, onions, mushrooms, shrimp.
You got it all. You're outdoors. There's no kitchen cleanup. You just cooked an entire meal out here. You can plate it outside. And, if you want to eat it outside, knock yourself out.
And we've been at it this whole thing for probably 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Steaks, everything. And then,
Rachel Ray just can't touch it. So,
well, I can't wait to try this
lay
thing.
it up. Of course, we make sure our steaks are a little brown. We want them to be pretty. We also don't want to burn them.
That thing gets hot pretty quick. Gotta be careful with the heat that thing comes out.
Put a nice little steak on the plate.
Oh man.
Whoops. Got too many mushrooms, man.
Can't have too many mushrooms.
Mushrooms. And the onions, of course.
Look at that.
Can't have mushrooms. Then we're going to
This is a meal.
put a little asparagus with it. Healthy, sexy, no starches.
Don't forget my shrimp. You're gonna hold out on me?
Picky. We'll top that.
Look at that.
We'll top that steak with a few shrimp.
Oh man.
There we go.
Look at that. Steak on the disket. Let me get a knife here. Let me cut into that steak real quick and. Oh wow.
Perfect.
That is absolutely perfect.
Perfect medium rare. Here, you taste it. I need to turn. If you look, the camera can zoom in. Perfect medium rare steak on a disket.
So for Father's Day, bringing a special treat for Dad, we've got steak, asparagus, mushrooms, onions, everything. Talk about cooking outdoors has never been better. Disket.